Hello, everyone. Welcome back. It is another episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. I'm Katiana. We are settling in for another episode. I am happy to say I did get some of my knitting done, so I will be able to have a stream tonight. I am actually balling up a thing of white yarn while I'm doing my intro in hopes that I can finish a second sweater while we stream tonight, because I have the feeling there's going to be a lot of watching and waiting, so I'm planning on knitting while we're watching and waiting. Oh goodness. But I do have some show and tell to do for what I was able to get done today during District Spark's stream, and we have some adventures to do of our own. So, first of all, we need to gather some things. I have gathered all of the items needed to run the Awakened Draconium a second time. Yay! If I go to the power plant, you're going to notice a few changes. So, we established that it was not actually the solar powered fuel, solar generated fuel that was the issue. It was actually this one. Because it was not actually pulling anything from my 3 reserve tanks. Yeah. Hashtag feel stupid. So I have them set up now where they are inputting from the top, outputting hopefully from the bottom. And I have all 3 of them set up this way along the line, going into the bottom as they were before. So now hopefully, before this runs out again, it's going to have to drain all 3 of these tanks first, plus the reserve that's in this tank here, plus what's in here. So it has to drain 4 advanced tanks plus what's being generated by the machine before this one would run out. So in theory, that shouldn't happen. You would think. You would think. So we're going to take the trash can down. We're going to take our Hollerin. We're going to climb up our improvised staircase. We're going to open the trap door so we can get into our little cage. And we're going to put this one in there. Close our little door. And you'll remember I powered the lasers while it was up and running before. I'm going to have this ready. Where's my thingy? Here we go. I am going to restart the laser. Here we go. Wait. Let me double check I got the fuel in there. I should. That's in there. Full things of fuel. Ejection rate of 2. We should be good there. Alright. I'm just checking. I don't want to blow this laser. Alright. Here we go. Okay. It is on fire. I'm hoping maybe this is going to be the time this is going to stick. There is the heat. It is going out. I forgot my pipes. Ah! Idiot. I forgot to grab the pipes. 2, where are the rest of the pipes? There should be more than pipes than that. Where are the rest of the pipes? Snap. I didn't use them for anything. They should be there. I'm in the wrong thing. Thank God. Like, ah! Okay. So then we're going to take this and we're going to say out, 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 out. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. So the output of the reactor is going to go into my storage. Now, you'll notice I have a new thingy here. This is the Quantum Entangloporter. What that is doing is it is transporting the output from the battery over to the Draconium evolution area. I'm going to reset this up so the lasers are going to start recharging should they be needed. It is sunset. I'm going to go ahead and sleep. And you'll notice this has 6.4 MRF. So it's transporting a considerable amount more energy than what I was transporting with my two little energy cubes. So my hope is that I'm going to fill the battery faster because I remembered to take the trash can off right away. Hi, Iced. I'm sorry, this is not a public server. This is my my private. So then this is hooked up over to here. And then I rearranged the infusers over here. So I have 9 of them over here, and they are attached to the Quantum Entangloporter. So they're all going to receive their energy directly from the battery. And then I have 3 of them over here, and they are receiving charge from the Elite Energy Cubes. And this energy cube is feeding up into this one, or at least it should be. So hopefully I can put 9 of the 10 items over to here. The 10th one will go to the top one over here to do our crafting recipes. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put those over there, and we're going to start loading this thing in. And the exact order doesn't matter, but these all need to be individual. So we're going to put one there, one there, one there. And we'll do one there, one there, and one there. And I know this worked because I had to craft this block here. I had to craft for the recipe so that I know it worked. So I'm missing, oh, there we go, that one there. And then we'll put the dragon's heart up here. And then this should show that we are ready to start. Now my hope is that by having this plugged in directly to the battery to something that's going to be drawing energy faster, that we're not going to be sitting here for 3 hours like we did before. So we're going to hit start and we're going to see how much faster, hopefully, this charges than what we saw last night. The first time we did this took 3+ hours to charge. We know we have sufficient energy in the battery. The question is going to be, are we going to have to do something fancy to get the piece of energy into this one on the other side? So here we go. Start. I know everything should be plugged in and working because everything worked earlier. So everything here should be set to output. Okay, that feels like it's a smidge faster. And you can see this is way losing power fast. This is charging this one. So what I'm probably going to have to do is when this one runs out of energy, this one's going to start draining. I'm going to have to take this one back and charge it. Still only 2. That one has the bubble. Well, it could be because this one's getting its share of energy faster than maybe these are. I don't know. This is my first time trying to do a bigger craft, and the one I did before was like the 800,000 one. It worked just fine, so I know everything is set up to do the craft. That's set to input and that's set to output. Oh. I have to input. Actually, maybe I have to do unit output, 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 and this would be input, 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 oops, input, 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 I have it backwards. I needed to give me my little white lines. I think these need to be output, because these are not getting any charge. They should be linked. Everybody's linked. Let me reread the crystal thing again. energy network, crystal energy EO. Okay. Input will make the crystal accept energy from the block is attached to, and output will attempt to send energy to the attached block. So I think these need to be inputs. And then these need to be outputs. Yeah, that's how it is, because this is input. While I was talking, both of these drained completely. Let me grab these. Oh, what am I doing? I will. They will both charge much, much faster in there. I don't know if there's a way to change this to transmit something higher. Of course, I can't tell which one is which, so we're just going to put one here, put the other one here, and make sure that this one is set to all outputs, and this one is set to output on top, which works just fine. So then this is going to start charging that again. Still at 2. See, this has a light when they're linked. I don't know why this is not having a light. It worked earlier. I have no idea why it's not working now. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just reset the connections here. So we're going to do this front one to here, 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 front one to here. Okay, top one to middle, then back one to top, back one to top. Oops, link broken. All of the energy size are set to output. Set the links again here. Okay, U to U, 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 then back to U, back to U. Okay, so every single one of these has a link. Okay, so this linked to 2, it's linked to 2, it's linked to 2, it's linked to 2, and you're linked to 1. Why isn't it getting a charge? don't understand why this has a charge of 6.4 million RF, but it's not distributing the charge to the crystals. It did earlier today. That's why. Eject was off. Oh my god. Stupid. Stupid. I have no idea how that turned off. Oh my god. Now it should be working. Oh my gosh, is it working? Okay, it's just that one now. Holy guacamole! Hey, Mystic, how you doing? We're doing some crazy things tonight. Okay, so now you're fully charged. I wonder if you could reach. I don't know. You have room left. If I do this to here. Oh wait, one thing. Wait. Clear. Yeah. If I do shift click here. Shift right click here. Oh, it can reach to both sides. Boom, baby! I don't need the other side to charge at all. I can do all 10 off of that. Woohoo! Boom! Oh man, that's huge. Okay, so I can take this whole apparatus down. So I can take that down. I can fall through the floor. I'm going to take that, kill the slime, that, and that. Grab that. Okay. Alright, so now we have learned we have enough connections. We can connect all 10 of our charging areas to the entangloper and do all of our crafting off of the battery. Because it will actually reach all the way through the crafting area over to here. Sweet! And if we have to, we could raise it up and add one more of these connectors to the bottom to connect these other two. I don't know if there's any crafting that goes beyond 10. But oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Huge, huge, huge. That exact same craft took over 3 hours last night. We did it in 15 minutes. Woo, baby. Significant improvement by getting that entangloper built today. So that was a huge development in improving our crafting ability here. Oh, I'm excited. So, Mystic, it was not, well, because my entire power was channeling through these elite energy cubes, and I had a very limited power transfer rate, and so it took forever to get the energy needed for that craft, because that particular craft, which was for this quest here, this craft takes 3 billion RF. That's billion with a B as in boy. 3 billion RF to do the craft. I had the energy for it in my new storage device, which is this beautiful glowing orb over here in the sky. Oh, I landed. Nice. So this is my energy orb, which is basically a draconic battery. And this is a small one in that it's only a tier 4. They will go up to tier 8. And basically the size of that orb will be larger. And the size of the stabilizers, which are what these little yellow box cubes are on the side, the stabilizers will be larger because it has to contain that orb in the middle. So this is a small one at tier 4. The capacity on this one is 9.88 billion RF. And I basically have it near maximum again. But I wanted to make sure I had it in a position where it could expand into a larger orb in the future. So I decided to elevate it up over my power plant. And so that's why it's sort of suspended in the air the way it is. There is a block in the middle of that sphere, which is the heart of the battery, and then it is protected by these 4 stabilizers. And at any time, I can choose to upgrade it to a higher tiered battery. So right now, it's like I said, it's a tier 4 out of a potential tier 8, and it is currently being powered by my reactor. So I have my mechanism reactor up and running for, I don't know, it's probably like the 8th time I have this thing actually running. But I've had problems getting the fuel mix right. I get the fuel up and running, I get this running just fine, and the fuel is here, you know, everything's running just fine. And then usually what happens is when it is running overnight, something happens in one of these fuels. It runs out of one of the fuels and it will shut down. So last night we had it up and running. It was powering the battery, so I could do the first of these two crafts, because I had to do this thing twice. I did it the first time. We were over here, and I found that this particular fuel had run out of getting to the reactor. I had always thought it was this one, because this one is generated through solar power, and so I figured in the overnight hours, when I'm asleep and the game is continuing to run, it has to go through the nighttime. I'm not here to sleep and eliminate the night. That these were not being able to process any more fuel, and it was eliminating, it was running out of fuel. No, what happened is I didn't have my connections through my reserve tanks correctly on the other half of the fuel, because there's actually 2 fuel components. They both go into the reactor. They mix to form the actual fuel that runs the reactor. So I always thought the problem was going to be with this one, and so I built extra machines to process more fuel on the solar generated one. No. It was with this one. I didn't have this one piped correctly, so that it actually could use the reserves that I have here. And so I'm hoping now I've repiped everything that now it will. So that what'll happen is it's going to, first it'll burn whatever's being generated here. If this runs out, it'll burn it from, pull it from one of these tanks, and then that tank, and then that tank, and then that tank, and it should keep this thing running, and hopefully keep it running all the time now. So what'll happen is if this one runs out, it's got 4 other ones full of fuel, and it also has 2 reserve tanks. So I basically have 5 machines to generate and 2 reserve tanks. So I'm hoping this time, maybe, I will have my reactor stay up and running and keep this thing running. So the way this works is the energy is coming out of this reactor over to here, and it's going into this energy pylon, and this little sphere here is sending the energy up through the ceiling into the orb. And as a secondary source, I have my Wyvern solar panel, which is, in comparison now, this is like a minuscule amount of energy compared to the reactor. If the reactor can stay up and running, I can now move the solar panel to somewhere else in my base, but I'm not going to move it until I actually know the reactor is stable. So right now I have the reactor and the Wyvern providing inputs. This blue light is shooting up into the orb, and then this over here is the output. It is drawing energy from the orb into the pylon, and it is sending energy 2 places, actually 3 places. It's sending energy to the Entangloporter. This is sending the energy over to that crafting area. It's sending energy to this advanced power cell, and these power cells are located in various places in my base to keep the base powered. And then I have an advanced energy relay here that is sending power over here to the laser that I use to start the reactor. Should the reactor fail and I need to restart it, I need this laser to be repowered. So I'm currently actually using the energy from the reactor to recharge the laser should I need to restart it. So we are up, we are running, this is great. And then we'll just have to keep an eye and see how my current fuel setup works as far as keeping this running. I currently have it running at the lowest possible setting. I can actually, over here, my stairs. I can actually increase, it's currently running at 200,000 RF a tick. I can increase this injection rate to feed the fuel in faster and generate more RF a tick. But unless I have a bigger battery, there's no need for me to do that. So at some point when I need to do like a higher tiered crafting in that Draconian evolution crafting area, I might need to expand my battery to hold more power. And then I may want to uptick the generation of this reactor to 300, 400, 500,000 a tick to fill the battery more before I do that craft. But I don't have to, because this will continually fill the battery. The battery will continually send energy over there. And once the craft starts, it'll just keep going. So that's why that crafting that I did last night went for 3 hours. As long as it is receiving energy, it'll just keep going slowly. And so it just kept going, a percent, a little, 1%, 1%, 1%, it just kept going for over 3 hours. So we just did the exact same craft in about 15 minutes because I had a steady source of power. I'm so excited. This is a big, big deal because I can now start the process to complete mystical agriculture. So with that, we now have 8 awakened draconium blocks. We have 4 awakened draconium ingots. And if I go to mystical agriculture tier 3, the last item to be completed here is awakened draconium seeds. So all I have to do now is make the tier 6 crafting seed and get myself some Insanium essence and break one of my blocks down to get me some additional ingots, and I can make my awakened draconium seeds. To plant them in the ground, I'm going to need to make a crux, because like the nether star seeds, like the dragon egg seeds, they need a special crux underneath them to grow. So we will do that as well. But first we're going to head down here and we're going to get what we need to make our seeds. So I'm going to start, let's see, I think I have my base seeds over here actually. Let's see, where are they? Upstairs here. I am so excited. And let me grab this, and this. And we'll start downstairs. So I will get another check mark this week because I will be able to get the line for the Awakened Draconium done. I'm so excited by that. That is just so... That has been a long time coming. Needless to say, a long time coming. Okay, so we're going to take you. We need... Oh, didn't need to make that many. That's fine. There's that. That gives me tier 2. Then tier 3, I think, is where we're going to... Tier 3 is where we're going to change. So I've got this. I'm going to need... See, I have enough to make 1 block. So I'm going to need 1 block. Okay, so I've got the 2 blocks and I've got those. So we will take these upstairs. And we need to make a tier 3 crafting seed. There's my tier 3 crafting seed. Okay. Next we need to make the tier 4 crafting seed. Okay, so this is where we need the blue ones. So I'm going to make 3 of you, and I'm going to need some more more inferium essence, which I have. Oops. No, 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 no. What are you doing? No. Okay. Good grief. Okay, good. You, and you in there. Now, if I want to make 3 of you, do I have enough? I do. Great. That takes care of that. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. I'm going to come to over here to do a tier 4 ore crafting seed. Okay, what are we missing? A Terax and another iron ingot. So we're going to need to do iron. Run this one down. There's one of those. There's that. I did not mean to bring my Draconium tablet with me, and I can put those away for now. And I can put that away. And I don't need that extra base seed for now. And I can put that away for now. And I can put that away for now. And I can put my shield back on. Okay, there we go. Alright, so now for Terax. Make a Terax ingot is opium, carbide, and jackson. So opium, need one of you. Need one of you. Need one of you. Wow, we're almost out of that one. We're gonna have to process some soon. Did I have any boosting mixture left, or am I out? I have some left. Good. Okay. So we're going to do dunk, dunk, dunk. Grab that one back. Grab the Terax we made. Put the Terax in there, and that gives us the tier 4. Put those away. And put that away. Okay, so now we need to make the tier 5. That's going to be this one. I need 2 red and 2 cubes. So we have the red. So we just need to make 2 of the cubes, which I need a little bit more. So we will grab some more of these. Is that enough for 2? It is. Great. I can drop that in there. I can take those 4 out. With the battery, my Wyvern solar panel can now power, by itself, my Wyvern solar panel now can power the entire base day and night. Where before, just powering the Wyvern solar panel using power cells, it could power it during the day and about half of the night, but it had no way to store sufficient of the excess energy it had during the day. Once its buffer was full, now it has that big giant battery. So even when the reactor isn't running, it can dump all that energy into that battery, and it was still running the entire base all night long. Now, of course, if the reactor will be stable, I have way more energy than I need right now at almost 10 billion energy. It's absolutely ridiculous how much energy I have right now. Considering I have been in a power deficit for, it feels like, forever. Okay, the blood iron ingot is the iron ingot dropped into the blood altar. So we're going to make those. I have made such a ridiculous amount of progress this weekend. It is absolutely crazy. I am shocked. And part of that is because the quest rewards have fallen in my favor, which I totally did not expect that to happen. Okay, let's... Oh, how much does that take? 5,000 each, and I've got 12. Just enough. Woo! So we have been powering through the Draconic line of quests since late last week. We made our Draconic armor. Sadly, the Wyvern chestplate was killed in battle, so it needs to be replaced. We got our Draconic crafting area, the fusion crafting area set up. It's already been upgraded once to Wyvern. Now we need to upgrade it again to Draconic. And then I'm not full Draconic gear. I think that means I'm going to be upgrading these pieces, which means I'm probably going to have to replace that. But yeah, we have been just powering through the Draconic stuff today, or this, late last week. And this one gave me another Infinity Catalyst for a reward. So, of course, because Kumidori and I are playing, we get 2 of them. That means that we have gotten 6 Infinity Catalysts as rewards. There's a quest to make 7. We have 6. I only need to craft 1 more. And I will have that quest done of Infinity Catalysts. So, yeah, this can take a while. But because I have a 2-player game, they've given me 6 of the 7. I mean, just crafting the 1 has taken me a while. I cannot imagine how someone crafting all 7 is crazy. Absolutely crazy amount of work. The fact that they give you an extreme diamond singularity is a blessing, because this is one of the 2 really hard ones to get completed. The diamond and the emerald are the ones, the 2 that I have found to be the most difficult to get done. Okay, so there is tier 5. For tier 6, let me guess, it's the adamant. I knew it's the adamant. I think I have 1 down here. I do. I have to make 1 more adamant. Okay. I have this recipe memorized in my... I could do this one in my sleep. I've had to make so many to make ancient dust with this, so... Solarium. Vibranium. Iox. And then I need... I did not put any of my overflow here. I need... Oh, I had... Oh, great. Okay, give me 1 of you. Give me some of you. Oh, Astral. Because, of course, I need Starlight, and I have none left. That. Let's see, I have enough to do 1 of you, and 1 of you, and 1 of you gives me 1 of that. Okay. Alright, and over here, do I have a boosting mixture in there? I do. Excellent. And here we go. So we're going to do you, and you. Thank you. 6. And you. Tier 6, put those in there. Come over here, and I would like to have, I need one of these to get broken into ingots. Then I would like to have awakened Draconium seeds. Got 'em. Okay. We've got our seeds. And I will put my loot bag in there. My coin in there. Now, to make this grow, I need to craft an awakened crux. So the only thing I'm missing is a block of diamond. So we're going to go to Home or Resources, and the very first one over here is blocks of diamond. And there is my crux. So now if I come downstairs, see, I'm going to take the basalt seeds out, and I'm going to do crux goes under here. Oh, it's a heart. That's sweet. Okay, so then this is going to go here, and this is going to go here, and these are going to go here, and then the basalt seeds go over here, and they're already growing. Sweet. Okay, and then we're going to put you in there. Put you in there. And I have those in there. And I should put my wrench and then my tablet, and then if I go back to the power plant, I can come in here and I can charge this basically instantly, and I now have 2 additional power sources. I can deploy, whoopsie, I can deploy those wherever they may be needed. So good. Feels so good. So good. Alright, so now we need to wait until we get, I'm guessing, only 27? Wow, that's not very many. Okay, so we need 27 awakened Draconium essence. And then we're going to need, I'm guessing, 64 awakened Draconium ingots. I'm guessing it's going to be 64. Now, if I have to, I could break down those blocks that I already have to give me a little bit of a jump start. So now we're just going to watch for them to come into the wall. It already grew. It's already back to 0. I don't see it there. copper? No, copper should definitely not be over there. There we go. Awakened Draconium Essence right there. So we need to watch for that to get to 27. And unfortunately, the things that grow on cruxes, you cannot fertilize them to speed them up. So it's just a matter now of waiting. There is something we can try to speed it up. We can try putting some apiaries along the line here and see if that provides a boost. Although it didn't take very long to get one. Apparently, by putting apiaries at soil level, they will give the boost. Oh, you know what we can do? We need to put mana in there. Oh, that's a good idea. Let me find my mana tablet. We'll go fill up the mana. Let's see, who looks really full? You look kind of full. Let's see, let's throw you in there. Must be a blood moon. My sparks are orange. You know, I don't know if you can combine the watering can with the sprinkler. I'm going to do something here in a minute that's really going to give them a boost. You're going to love this. Have you seen my carnation yet, Deaths? Good to see you, by the way. Check out my carnation. I got to get this in here. Dang it. Back up. There we go. Check out what my carnation can do. Oh, there it just popped. Did you see it pop? Look how fast they grow. That's done. And one thing of mana lasts a really long time. We could try the watering can. I think Akumadori has it in the kitchen, I think. Oh my goodness. No likey. Alright, where does she have... Let's see. Seeds. Watering can. Let's give that a try. Oh, let's see. So here is sneak. Does it not like it with my shield? Oh, it's filling. It just refills really slowly because it's a very big watering can. Oop. I watered the kitchen floor. Sorry, I'll mop that up later. Close enough to full. Do, do, do. Yep, they're all getting watered too. Now whether that's making them any faster on top of what's already happening, I'm not sure. Okay. See, how many are we up to now? 3. You're not going the very fast. We'll take whatever boost we can get from our carnation. And, oh, there it got a boost. Not sure why there is an iron essence sitting over here. That's weird. Okay. Well, put you away. Maybe I harvested one by accident while I was watering. Oh, we have the whole evening, so hopefully that 3 will turn into 27. And then we'll see about getting... Oh, we got some love again. Yay! Excellent. All right. So, we are on the path to getting our check mark for these 2 items, and so that is awesome. Also, have to update, we got the Emerald Singularity. I changed yesterday the glass lens on my Void Ore Miner to lime, which increases the percentage chance of getting a emerald ore, and I have then become inundated with emerald ores. So I have been throwing those through the pickaxe process, and that leapfrogged emerald into getting its first singularity completed. So we currently only need lead and silver, and I will be able to craft an infinity catalyst. And because I only need to craft 1 to finish the quest now. So if we go over here to check where we're at. Oops, I'm already in the warehouse. I don't need to teleport there. We need 4 lead. $17.7. Oh, look at that. We've already exceeded 17.7. The lead is in the building. Let me swap this out, and we will get our lead singularity made. Come here, you. Let's put you there. Let me put you there. And we need to 17.7. I need 14. Stop. 14. 17.7. Okay, I need to grab that. Come down here. I'm going to take the lead down. And we will let whatever lead is in the system process itself out into this box here. That way, whatever sulfur is in the system can devote itself to being run through silver. Let me get that over there. Guys, we're one away. We are one extreme singularity away from the Infinity Catalyst quest completion. We are one away. Unbelievable. We have been grinding on this for weeks. It feels like weeks since we got this machine to start working on this quest. It has been it feels like weeks. And we are now on the cusp of completing the quest. Which just absolutely blows my mind. So, that leaves silver. Silver is at 12,153. Silver needs 17.7. So we need 5,600 blocks of silver, and we will finish the quest. That will happen probably overnight tonight or first thing in the morning at the rate we're currently processing. So I would say tomorrow night stream, I will have my silver singularity will be in hand, and we will be ready to craft our first infinity our first infinity catalyst and turn in that quest, which still absolutely blows my mind. So that takes us to our next thing, because we can see on the quest that the next thing after the grind is real is the infinity ingot. So I've started collecting what is necessary for the infinity ingot, on the assumption I only need to make one for the quest. I have the feeling there's going to be a hell of a lot more of infinity catalysts and infinity ingots needing to be made for other things. So we're just at this point starting. But I thought if I could get prepped for that, it's possible we will be able to do infinity catalysts and infinity ingots and turn them in at the same time. Basically one right after the other. Which would be pretty darn awesome. So if we look at the recipe for infinity ingot, assuming I can spell, as a recipe, it looks pretty intimidating, but it's actually not that bad. So, neutronium plates, I've got all the ingots downstairs in my neutronium collector. Iridium plates, I have iridium sitting in my RS system. We're going to have 8 infinity catalysts, 9 once you count in Akumadoris for turning in the quest. All I need to do now is make the iridium reinforced tungsten steel block that's in the middle here. And I need to make the 6 crystal plate crystal matrix plates that are here. I will then have everything in the recipe done, except for the infinity catalysts. I will have 8 of them after I complete the quest and turn them in. Because when I have my 7, I will get the 8th. So I can turn right around and turn in the infinity ingot quest. Assuming it's for making 1. So I want to try and get this prepped today so that we are in that position if it is for a single one, which I don't know if that's the case, but I'm hoping it is. So we need iridium, advanced alloy plates, and diamond dust. So we need iridium. I'll go ahead and come back here, you. Here's the iridium. I have 1 advanced alloy plate, so I'm going to have to make a bunch more. But I wish it would stop doing that. Steel. I only have a little bit of steel, so I'm going to have to make some more of that. Oh, I do have some blocks of steel. Excellent. So we'll do steel, bronze, tin. Pop over here. Steel, bronze, tin. I'm going to go ahead and make all that I can and pop them in there. I think that's still not going to be enough though. Which means I'm going to need more bronze. Because I only have some bronze nuggets. There's copper. I don't need a lot. I just need like 1 more ingot. Do I have any more boosting mixture in here, or did I exhaust it all now? I have 1 left. Oh, nice. Okay, so if I do 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1. Steel, bronze, tin, I'll grab that and that, make a few more plates. Got some diamond dust. Okay, so if I go here, 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 that gives me 3. I do need enough for no, 1 more. Here, 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 here. Back to the compactor, put that in, take that out. So it's funny, Death, you had misheard what I had said about being done next week, and I was referring to having 1 particular extreme singularity done next week, thinking I was going to need 3 of them. And actually, your misheard is turning out to be correct. I will be done this week. I know. I just find that extremely hilarious. That you actually ended up being the one who was correct. So, I find that extremely exciting. Okay, so that is taking care of that one. We will add it to the chest and put all of these things away. And I can have my shield back now. Okay, so then we need to get the 6 crystal matrix plates. Okay, so to make crystal matrix ingots, we need 6 of them. We're going to need diamond lattice, iridium plates, majestic ingots, and nether stars. So I think I may have, I do have some of these up here. If I go downstairs, so that'd be like 3. And I'm going to need how many of, can I do 4? Okay, it says I can do 4. Did I have 4 in there? I had more than 4 in there. Okay. Let's craft these 4, and then we'll see how many of the chemical we have left to make another one. If I have to, I'll just make some more majestic ingots real quick. Because really, that's the most time-consuming part of that particular craft, is making the majestic ingots. And even now, those are not that time-consuming for me anymore. Now that I'm auto-crafting the white magic dust, it's just a matter of waiting through the machines, processing everything. So, today has been a lot of processing and waiting, so it was sort of good that it was something I was not doing on stream, because you guys would have probably been really, really bored, because I had to make not 1, but 2 ancient dust blocks to get that second crafting of awakened draconium done. So it was just like, oh, is this ever going to be finished? Yes, it was finally going to be finished, but it just took forever. It's not like with District Spark, where he can literally click a button and get it done. Although, right now he cannot click a button and have it done, because he is out of the Inferium essence needed to make the Insanium blocks needed to make his ancient dust and ancient blocks. So he is having a resource shortage that he's having to work through of a rather major kind. Okay, so there's my first 4. I will grab those out. So now I've got 11 in here. And there's 1 in there. So I should be able to make 1 more. It's really weird the way the recipe came out in the pattern. It shows it only requires 8 when it actually requires 9. So I actually have to put 1 extra in the carpenter ahead of the crafting. It's bizarre. It works, but I have no idea why I have to do that. It's absolutely weird. Okay, so the good news is I had enough of the chemicals to do 5 of the 6. No problem. So I only have to make like a small batch because I have none here and I have 3 here. So I really only need 6. So I can really get by with making just a small batch of white and dark dust to finish this up. So, and white I actually already have 8. Pardon me. Oh my gosh. Really? Really? Yesterday it was absolutely gorgeous. In the 50s, sunshine, beautiful. We had that line of thunderstorms come through last night, which was absolutely bizarre. And now today, it's in the 30s, it's cold, it's nasty, it's like, bleh. Thank you! Unfortunately, I do not have a mute button on my keyboard, so I can't shut the sound off when I have to sneeze like that. Otherwise, I would. All I can do is cover my mouth and turn away from the microphone as much as possible when it happens. Okay. Let's do that. Oopsie daisy. This will not take very long to craft these. Nice big pile of pyrithium dust. That'll be good because we have to use that to power our ingot multi-block downstairs. If we don't get that essence yet tonight, we certainly should have it tomorrow. So that will be another big progress for tomorrow. I mean, that'd be crazy if we end up getting our check mark and getting the infinity catalyst and getting the infinity ingot all done on one day. That would be crazy. Okay, so you have none in there. Oops. So I'm going to put 1 in here. And then I'm going to put the rest in here. And I'm going to say, craft me 1. And it'll say, sure, why not? And there's our 6. Lovely. Okay, so now we're going to come over here. And we need 12. Oops. Nether stars. I'm going to put the chemical away here of the Enderium. And then we're going to need the diamond lattice, which I have 1. There's 8. So let me run over to ore processing again. This time I'll grab a few blocks. Okay, so if I want crystal matrix, oh, I need the iridium. I forgot about that. I need 12 iridium plates. So I need 12 of you. And there. Come on. Okay, here we go. And we'll come down here. We're going to sleep. Okay, now here. No, I want the crafting station. Thank you. Okay, here's this. I can do 2. And then I'm going to do. Break these into diamonds. Make more lattice. And we need to make more of these. One more. Okay, there is 6 crystal ingots, and now I need to plate those. Now, if the quest turns out to be for 3 infinity ingots or something like that, we got a whole other issue on our hands, because that means I have to make a ton more of infinity catalysts to get this done. Alright, so if I take all of these and I come over to the ultimate crafting table and I select infinite, I swear I can type, infinity ingot, and I select this and I hover over this, you can see everything is done except, whoopsie, I was incorrect. I still need the experience singularity and then the 8 infinity catalysts. So we need to make an experience singularity, and then we will be ready to rock and roll. So I'm going to put those away. Okay, put the diamonds away. Let me put these away. And I'm going to take this mana dust and turn it, or the mana, crushed mana here. I'm going to go ahead and make it into the mana powder that I use for so many things while I'm here. Go ahead and get that done, and we'll put it in here. Now, if I go downstairs, I have 1669 of experience there. If I go over here, Hello? The ladder is not being kind to me. Thank you. I have 2070, so I have an experience seed going in here. So between this and the other room, I have 3,600. That is enough to create an experience singularity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, whoops, took that one away. I'm going to start draining this one down. Oops. Go to the roof. Okay, there's the first 1,400. It's nice when I can prep for something beforehand, and so it's already ready to go. I do like when I can do that. Okay, I'm going to leave that 22 there. Now we'll head to the basement, and we will fill up the rest of our inventory space from here, which we have a little bit. That one back. Going for 2 more. Go to the roof again. $23.68, and that's gonna be 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. 2,500. We'll go and put those back. Oh no, I took my energy block and didn't bring it back. Allow me to bring you energy again, my friend. I forgot I had taken your energy, and though these originally had been sitting over there, I had taken it away. I bring you energy back. Oh goodness. I'm lucky that did not get messed up because it was not charged. I didn't even notice it was not charged. Oh my gosh. Okay, experience singularity. Now, that is like the 3rd one I've had to make, which fortunately I had a stockpile of experience. So we now have everything prepped and ready should we be able to make this infinity ingot here tomorrow. So I am in very, very good shape for that. So as far as quest lines here, we've got the Nether Star generator. That is probably doable. I don't think we would ever necessarily deploy it, but we should probably just make it and get it out of the way. So it means we're going to have to make another ancient dust, but we can probably do that. So compressed platinum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 compressed platinum. Do I have any over here? Let's see. 14. So I only need 2 more. So compressed platinum is 6 platinum plates to make 1 in the compressor. I am not hitting the right keys today. Please stay here. Okay. Then the rolling machine will get me 1, but I can get 6 in the Master Assembler 2K. So I can get a 6 for 6. Yeah, can you guess where we're going? Platinum. I'm gonna take one of you. Take you. We'll go ahead and take this upstairs and plate it. I think I have seen another player in this pack who is using the Nether Star generator, and I did contemplate at one point trying to figure out a way to put it to use, because I could use the Nether Star seeds to try and generate a constant supply of Nether Stars to keep it fed, but I decided to stick with the troublesome reactor instead, because it causes such dangerous effects to the living around it, and I just decided trying to figure out sufficient workarounds to make it a viable power option just wasn't worth the extra hassle. It generates a lot of power, don't get me wrong. I mean, this is 9.6 million RF at 4,000 RF a tick. That's not an indecent number. I mean, that's a pretty good number. But it's going to do a weather 2 effect to all living things around it. Who really wants to deal with that? I mean, you basically would have to have a generator, like, up in the sky, away from all living things, and then have a machine like the Entangleopers or something that would bring the energy out to you. But you then have to be in a position where you're never going to have to go and service it, because otherwise you have to deal with the weather effect. Now, if you have one of these kinds of charms, there is a charm like this, so this one does poison and this one does fire. There is a charm like that for wither. So if you have that charm that wither would not affect you, then I could totally see where that would be potentially a power option you would want to consider, because the wither effect is not going to hurt you at all. So why wouldn't you want to consider giving it a try? I could then totally see that. And if you're on a single player world where you don't have any other players on the server for you to worry about, then yeah, it makes even more sense. Okay, then we need carbon plate. We also need 16 of those. Now I think I have all the carbon plate I could possibly want. Never the hell mind. Okay, so the outer ring, we are good. We need 4 blue and 2 yellow on the silicon. And silicon. We need blue and we need yellow. We're good there. What else do we see on this page we need? Oh look, another majestic ingot. Alright, we can do that. We need molten supremium cells, 4 of them. Ooh, okay. We need seismum ingots, 4 of those. Okay. SE. Oh, that's the pattern grid. I'm looking in the wrong one. Here we go. SE. 4 seismum ingots. We have that. Two nether stars and an elite. Okay, do we have an elite? We have 1 elite. 2 nether stars. We can go grab nether stars. I totally have got to get processed all that nether essence. It's just sort of piling up here, so I can see where my actual position is on those. Okay, I need a 2. I have 2s, so there's a 2. Okay, what else do we need? We need 2 empowered emeraldic gear. Okay, I have enough for one. Which I believe needs something in the middle. So we'll grab a piece of tin. Don't do that. Thank you. One. Okay, so there's one. Okay, so I'm going to have to make an empowered emeraldic. I have 3 emeraldic plates, which I could convert, but I need 4. I did not see. That's an import in Nori. Okay, so that's going to be one thing. We're going to have to make an empowered emeraldic gear to do that. Then I need 2 pink slime ingots. Do we have any pink slime ingot? We have exactly 2. Perfect. Okay, what else are we going to need here? We should just then need the 4 molten superium, 1 empowered emeraldic, the majestic ingot, and a rune of wrath. I think that's it. And that was on the elite crafting table, right? So let's go over to the elite crafting table and look at the nether star generator and see if I'm right here. Okay, so we've got 4 molten supremium, the 1 gear, the rune, and the 1 majestic ingot. We are correct. Okay, so let me put everything there on the bottom row here. I have so many project chests going here, it's ridiculous. At least this one I think we'll be able to finish. Whoops. We should be able to finish this one up pretty quick. Okay, so we just need 1 more majestic ingot. So we just need a little more white. Oh my gosh, okay. Come on. I only need 1 from this, but I should go ahead and make more. Hello. Okay. Do this. Okay, here's white. Oh my gosh, dark. Lovely. Dark actually made me 10. Okay. Goes in there. Down here to sleep. Probably. Have that one provide a little support as well. Alright, and we'll add, oops, no. Nope. Please click on the right thing. Thank you. I still have this here because I've still been working on getting more syngas saved up. I should probably go ahead and get this in here. Probably go ahead and add that on the other side. I've been using a lot of Abyssium, so it would not hurt at all to restock that a little bit. Okay. Put one of those in there. Put that in there. I do have one of those, so I can do this for one. Yes. Oh, the Nightmare Siren burned to death. So sorry to hear that. That didn't take long. Okay, and there is that. Okay, there's that. Okay, so then molten superium. So we need 4 superium ingots. It's going to give us a little more than 4 cells. So we'll be just a little bit off. The blue one, superium. It's the other one. Okay. I don't think I have any base ingots. No. So I'm going to have to take 4 iron. And we will run down. Wait, it's not going to be 4. It's going to be more than that because each ingot is like 144. So 9 is a little too much. It's like 7. 7 is just a little much. So it'd be 7 times 4. So I need like 28 of them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's probably closer to being right. I'm going to need significantly more than that. To make 4 molten cells, that's a lot more. Let's take a whole bunch of those over here. And put that away. Okay, so we'll start with this, and first we have to make the base ingot. Okay, and we're going to take the base ingot Okay, I do have a few base ingots in here. I didn't think I did. That's alright. Okay, so there's the base ingots. Next, I need to take them to this level here, which I already have a little bit. So Now I need to make a bunch of these. Let's go ahead and see if we can make 10. We can. While that's crafting, we'll once again bring in more of the inferium blocks. And I still have room for a few more. Do I have some over here? No. I have some more here. Okay, so there's 10 of those. Let's break half of them down first. Well, a little more than half, but... So it looks like 11 is going to be how many I need to make. So I need to make one more. So it looks like for each level I need to make 11 blocks to be able to upgrade them to that next tier. Okay, so now we want to do the third one. Make those. I do have one already. Okay, bring these down here. Okay, there's that. Do you, and you, and you, and you. Oh, looks like I need one. Let's see, no, one more. I'm going to need two more. So I need like 13. Okay, and I can go ahead and make one more of that. Okay, so we may want 13 blues. And this is the level of ingot we want to do our melting. Like I said, we're probably going to end up with just a smidge left over that's going to be left in a tank, but that's fine. This quest basically had just been left because I didn't need it. But now it's a matter of, well, let's just get it done and out of the way because we need it done for the check mark anyway. So let's go ahead and get it done. Go ahead and take the first 4. Oh. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Last one. And, okay. Hopefully I've done my math right, and 28 is going to be enough for the amount that we need. So we're going to go in here. Actually, let's go down here and sleep. And we're going to put a tank up here. And let's start with half of them. And let me go ahead and go down here and put that away. And I think I'll put that in there. And I can put that in there. And that can go in there, that can go in there. Had one of these left over, it can go in there, and we should probably give you another drink of that. Okay, 14 got us 2. We'll put the other 2 in there. That's going to give us the other 2. And like I said, there will be just a smidge left in the tank. Oh, I did the math good. I do like it when I do the math good. Probably maybe bring these back over. Although I only have one lever, I don't know where the other one went. That's literally like a teeny tiny nugget worth. Okay, so we can put our 4 molten supremium in there. Okay, now we need the empowered emeraldic gear. So we're going to get emeralds. Get an emerald block. Put it in there like that. Now I believe the empowered emeraldic okay, is the terrasteel bloodstone. Okay. So we're going to need an iron to make a blood iron. We're going to need redstone for the redstone block. We're going to need glowstone. There's that. And terrasteel from downstairs. There's that. There's that. Okay. This. And we'll do that. Okay. Okay, and we've got some life essence good to go. And I will put that tank down. Take 2 empty tanks, put the 2, right, no, that's wrong. Fresh tank up here. Thank you. Okay, so in here I've got, oh my gosh, I have very, very little in here at all. I'm saving the rune for last because runes sometimes runes can be a pain in the butt. I'm going to let this fill just a little bit and take a quick break to stretch my legs. I will be right back. I also want to see if Akumadori ate the rest of my Easter snacks or if she left me any here. The answer is she ate them all. And if anyone is surprised that she ate them all, don't be. It's Akumadori. She loves chocolate as much as anyone. So I am completely not surprised. She took the rest of my bag of chocolate sweets and she finished them off. Not surprised in the least that she took the last of my Easter Reese's peanut butter cups and she ate them. Oh well. Those were my Easter treats that I got for her birthday, so that was a nice treat. Alright, how much did you have a chance to fill up? A little bit? Just a little bit. You still have a little bit to fill up too, so. Hopefully that particular rune will not be awful. And we will be able to get another quest knocked out tonight, which would be awesome. can just get that to 9. I can never quite remember how much is in the little internal buffer before it gets to the proper tank. I'll just wait for a minute or two to let it flow. See if we can get, we need 3 more out of here. Come on. I might need to find the EXP drain and drain these levels off of me into liquid experience so that I can convert them into some experience chunks. Since I've made like 3 experience singularities, I may want to restock my supply of those, give the seeds a chance to replenish. I have the feeling we got this run on those going right now. I may need more. Especially if they're in the infinity ingots, it may be I'm going to need a lot of those. So, of course, the infinity ingots all require infinity catalysts, and anyone who's been watching regularly knows those are not something you make on the fly. Just no. So like this is going to require, this would be using like Akumadori's Infinity Catalyst, but I still need to make 4 Draconic solar panels to upgrade this. Those are upgrades of the Wyvern. I would need to make 3 more Wyvern to be able to do this upgrade. I mean, that's insane. What it tells me, though, is I need to get 3 more Wyverns to get ready for that. Which is still mind-boggling me. I mean, how much work it took to get 1 Wyvern, and I need 3 more to put into a craft to upgrade to 4 Draconians to put into another craft to make 1. When my entire base was being powered by that 1 Wyvern, I mean, my mind just kind of goes beep, 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 beep. Here is our lead singularity. It is done. It is ready to go into the chest. And I will put it into the chest. And there we go. We have 1 slot left to fill before we can complete an infinite catalyst. Oh my gosh. We have been working towards being able to make 1 of those for it feels like forever. And I'm missing a lava. Jeez. Let me go get a lava first before I start the craft, because otherwise there's just no... oh wait, I think I have 1 lava left in here. I do. I swear I always miss that turn. I am working on getting additional power cells crafted so that I could change more of my power around the base So for example, I could put a power cell underneath here and then change these to be connected to it under the floor. And that would then allow me to get rid of this lava setup. And so I wouldn't have to worry about losing lava anymore. It should. I don't know if it necessarily would speed up the process terribly. I think it would. Because it would then be a better source of power than this. So the first power cell, I'm going to get another one of the advanced ones, similar to the ones I have now. But then each side of it would be connected to one of these individually, so each one would have its own power connection. And I think that would improve this, because as many empowered diamantine and empowered emeraldic as I'm making, this one needs a better power source. So I've just started that one. I got the base power cell, or the simple power cell. I need to get a power cell and then an advanced one. But I mean, even this one, if I could just get it this high, it stores a million. That might even be enough to make this an improved function, even if I didn't go the whole way up. But I'll see. I might go ahead and just get the basic power cell first, put it in here and see how it works, if that's enough to have an improved crafting experience. And if it's improved but it could be better, I probably would upgrade it again. So we will see. Because right now all I have is that basic power cell. I think, or I want to get it to the next tier up. It may not be the same tier as the level that is, for example, running my ore processing area or something like that. But I don't think this necessarily needs a super high tier power cell. It just needs that better, reliable source of power. So that's one of those sort of quality of life infrastructure things that you'll probably be seeing a lot of focus on during this next week. Because I don't know exactly what all we'll work on during the next week. A lot of it's going to depend on what quests look like after I complete these next couple. Because if they reveal I need dozens of infinity catalysts and ingots, all you're going to be seeing out of this game for me is going to be ore production and ingot production and block production. There will not be a lot of quests to be doing. It'll be a lot of infrastructure work and resource gathering work and stuff like that to be generating those infinity catalysts, to be generating those infinity ingots for these last quest items, because we're almost there. I mean, we're getting really, really, really close to finishing this pack. You know, I'm going to consider the pack done when I have all of the check marks. I'm not going to try and finish Wild Hunt. We have not run into any pirates. As much wandering around the planet as we have done, we have yet to find a single pirate. We've run into a minimal amount of the Aboriginal type characters, so we probably could knock these three out if we found them. I did an Alpha Yeti, and yet I didn't get credit for it, but I could probably go back and knock that one out. And I almost finished Cobalt, so I could probably finish Cobalt. I could probably try this one again, but we haven't seen any cockatrices yet. So that's kind of weird. I'm only one away from getting the Blaze, so I could probably get the Blaze if I did. And I've not seen any whites yet either. So that's kind of weird. So I can probably knock a few more of these out. But like I said, there's a couple of these where I haven't seen them yet. So I'm not too worried about that one. Especially because I don't know if it would result in a check mark or not. And then the shop rewards, I really don't see the point in spending money, coins, on getting every single one of these knocked out. I mean, to me, I'm just not sure that would really, prove a point or do anything. So those last two, I'm just like, I'm not feeling those two. So, my idea of game over is going to be check marks for everything but those two. Wild Hunt, I'm probably going to get everything I can, especially those that I'm really, really close on. But after that, I'm probably going to say, I'm good. And then we can probably go back to our Engineer's Life series that I'd started that to give me something to get away from the grind of this, and so we can go back and work on that one. Or there's some new 116 packs that are coming out that are looking like really interesting, and so we've been talking about those over in the Discord, at District Sparks Discord, and like one of them is called Skybees, where it's basically a sky block, but you're using bees as your resource collecting mechanism. In Sky Factory 4 you used trees, so you had dirt trees and gravel tree, those, you were using trees as your primary resource, which was a ton of fun. But there have been so many people playing a Sky Factory 4. Well, right now the cool one is playing Sky Bees, so that'd be kind of fun. There's another one I've seen someone playing called Skyopolis. That sounds kind of fun. And so, I mean, I've been looking at maybe doing a 116 and trying it, because I think that would be kind of interesting. Okay, so right now we just need the Ancient Dust and the Rune of Wrath. So we need Palladium, 2 mana diamonds, 2 Superium Essence, White Magic, Earth and Winter. Alright, let's see what we can do to get this done. So 2 Supremium. I have 1, but I did make an extra one of those, which allows me to do this. And I will leave that there. I had the feeling we were absolutely nowhere near an end game, though, because I don't know why, I just have a feeling there's a ton more of quests that have just not yet been revealed to me, and so, okay, 2 mana diamond, Earth and Winter. Do I have Earth and Winter? I have an Earth. I do not have a Winter. Okay, so I'm going to have to make a Winter. What else am I going to need here? I need a Palladium and a White Magic Dust. Okay. I could even start my Sevtech Ages of the Sky series over again, because I've just learned so much. I could start that over and have a really different experience than what I did before when I started streaming. So that could be a thing. There's just so much. Palladium. Okay, so let me put, there's that. Here's Earth, here's this, here's this, here's this, here's this. I need Winter. So if I do this, 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 I need 3 snow, 2 aquamarines, cake, water, and earth again. Okay, so I've got the snow over here. No, I don't need all of it, thank you. Is there a regular cake in the desserts? Really? We have like all the cakes under the sun and we don't have a regular one? I got 1,500 cakes over here and here and here. She's put cakes everywhere. We don't have a regular one. Wait, I can put a pumpkin into Starlight Infusion to get a cake? Oh, that's right. That's what he's doing. District is doing that to get cakes for his mana producing flowers. How do I do that? Do I just like put a pumpkin in there? Top you off there. You look pretty even. Top you off there. Top you off there. And then where is my wand? No? Hello? No, not throw a wand. Is there a way to see if it's working? Put a pumpkin in. Starlight Infusion, I'm in the right place. Stop falling in there. No. No. Once I throw it in there. What does it have to do to make the Starlight Infusion work again? Astral Sorcery. Not that one. Your Celestial Gateway. Ritual Acceleration. Let's see, not that one. Not that one. Running out of places to look. Starlight Infuser. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, this isn't helping. It doesn't tell me how to actually infuse something. Maybe it only works at night. Try it again. I'm obviously missing something and I don't know what it is. See, the starlight's all topped off. I don't get it. I just want a cake. No, give me cake. Can't believe she's made all these other things and she's not made a normal everyday cake. I mean, what's up with that? We don't have any regular everyday cakes? Well, I'm certain we have gotten some over the course of the game. Ah! I found the missing bushes! Good deal. Okay, well, I'm glad about that. I did find the missing bushes. That is a good thing. Why can't I find the cakes? Oh, baked goods. Cake? No cake. You're really gonna make me make a cake? Really? You're gonna make me make a cake? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to make a cake. I mean, flour, sugar, fresh milk, egg, a pie plate. Oh my gosh. Where does she have the ingredients? There's that. There's that. There's that. Pie plate. Pie plate. Milk. Milk. Okay. So if I want to make a cake, I don't want to. I have to make a cake. Cake! Yay! I made a cake. Good grief. Alright, put the sugar back. Put my astral book and my wand back. Alright, so I have the cake in the snow. Cake, snow. I need 2 aquamarine, the earth, and a water. Come on. And a water. So earth and a water. And then I need the wand. And then I need a thing of living rock. Need 2 of them for 2 crafts. Alright. Think we got it. Think we got it. Alright. So here we're going to do aquamarine, earth, water, cake, snow. Let me make really sure I have this right. This for the winter. It's going to be water, earth, 3 things of snow, 2 aquamarine, and a cake. Okay. 2 of those. This, cake, 3 snow. Where's my wand? Okay. And this, and this. Give me all those. Alright, so then I can put the water aside. I'm going to need these 2. I'm going to need this, and this, and this, and this, right? Nope, wait. Wrath. 2 of these, that. I think we got it. Okay, so then I'm going to need this, 2 of those, 2 of those, and that. Waiting for this. And then this and this. All the runes. Okay, and we can put winter, earth and water away. The one I need is this. And I can put the wand of the forest away. And then I ran off from the kitchen with Akumadori's kitchen equipment. She will not be happy with me. So I need to put those right back where I found them. There's the pan. There's the beaker. Nobody tell Akumadori. And there is the raft. Okay, put my shield back on. Alright, so the last thing we should be needing here, the last thing we should need is one ancient dust. And hey, I've already made 2 blocks. What's one more? Because of course, what's one more? Okay, let's see what we already have in stock ready to go. So we have our Insanium Essence. We have that. We have that. We have the Technetium is underway. Okay. That takes care of those. Do we have... We do not quite have enough of this one, but hopefully we should be able to make the last pieces we need fairly quickly. Let's go here. We'll put the oxygen in. We'll put this in, lock the recipe. We only need like 20. So this should not take very long for us to get 20. There's 21. So I'll take those out, unlock recipe. Perfect, we had 1 to spare. So we'll put that there, put those away, we'll put the oxygen back. Are you done yet? No, almost. Okay, so that's going to take care of those. We're going to need the mana powder. I know exactly where to get that. Grab that. There is the mana powder. Now, do I have any of the chemical compound left? I have 1. So we'll put that there. And I will grab this. And I'll grab this. And I have my cells. I'll head back to Astral yet again. Definitely need to watch some videos or something on how that Starlight Infuser works, because there's a trick to it or something I am not aware of. Which wouldn't be surprise me, because there is a lot of astral sorcery that I am not familiar with, so am not surprised I do not know what to do with Starlight Infusion. I have it set up, and as far as I know that is set up correctly. Okay, so let's... am running low on empty cells. I may have to make a batch of empty cells. let's go ahead and just, that way it has a chance to continue making more starlight. Let's go ahead and make as many as we can here. Plus we're going to need some for the adamantium block. Keep forgetting I don't have that many cells. Okay, I'll grab that. Head back to the factory. And lovely. We'll put that there. We got a good chunk of that done. My technetium is done. So we need our chemical compound and our block. Okay, so let me grab the, let's go ahead and make more water. It seems like every time I do this, I need to make more water to take upstairs anyway, so we'll just take the water with us when we go. And that's going to be 52 water. Start, go. Okay. This and this in there. We need chemical compound. Need that, that, and of course we're out of that. I have none of that left. Good news is I do have plenty of triberium made that I have to go and pulverize it first. How are we doing on there? Whoa, 39! Woo! Boom and boom. Okay, so now the question is 64. Now the essence, where's one of these? Here we go. What am I doing here? Instead of going up, I mess it up. Okay. The essence makes nuggets, and the nuggets makes ingots. So right now I only have one ingot worth there. So what I can do though is bring down this and this and add them to here and see that I have 26 ingots worth of material. And I need to have 64 ingots worth of material. Now, Kumadori is going to bring me some next week, but obviously we want to finish it well before then. So hopefully we can get enough essence between now and tomorrow to get that last achievement done, and then we will have our check mark. That is the hope. The very, very desperate hope is that we can get that achievement tomorrow. And then we will have our next to last check mark, and we will only have one chapter left to do, which is a very, very big deal. I'm sure I have said it before. I had no expectation of being able to get this deep in the pack. Because it's a really hard pack. It is an extremely, this is an expert level pack. It is not for the faint of heart. And I have been working very hard and diligently trying to stick at it, and I've learned so many new things about how this works, that works, everything. And so the fact that I'm still hanging in here and so close to the end, just, it never fails to amaze me. Are you out of here? Yep. Okay. Yep. Go. Come on. There we go. Shoot, it must not have had a full, I must not have paid attention. It didn't have a full 54, so I didn't get the full amount. Right. My bad. That's okay though. I only needed 9 and I got 12. So that is okay. That gets me enough. So now we can take this one with us, put the other things away, and get our 1 block, and we can make our ancient dust. So we need solarium, vibranium, good grief. Okay, we don't have any of that. So then I need abyssium, osram, ezo. Okay, we're running out of ezo, so we'll bring the ezo block. Oh, it's going to be time to process some more ezo. And obsidiorite, and we'll bring that with us. Okay. Apparently it was time for a drink, and I didn't realize it was time for a drink because you have none made. Is there a tree branch stuck in here again? Gosh darn it. I hate when that tree branch gets stuck in there. This is full, and that's why I have not... Okay, let's take the tree branches out of there. Put it over here for additional power for the squeezer here. Let's take you. way it can keep refilling. Come on! Oh, I told you there'd be a lot of waiting in tonight's episode. And I don't have any over here because I used it to make the seeds. I'm taking the first 3. And I'm leaving you a new tank. I think there's some over here, but oh my gosh, there's 15 over here. My bad. There's 18. There's plenty for me to work with. Okay. So we're going to do this, 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 this. Apparently I need more EZO than that. Abyssium, Osram, EZO, and this should be a factor of 8. Boom. Okay, let's do these to get more of you. Okay, so then I need Abyssium, Osram, EZO, another thing of 8. That gives me enough to run this twice. Solarium, Vibranium, Ayaz, this. Boom, boom. Yeah. That is 12. And that's enough for me to make 1 block. Which is my block. Come over here and put all of these ingots away. Those away. Take my these go there. This goes here. Then this column here is done. So I can come over here. I can do this. This, that locks the recipe. And I can take my dust and I can put this here. I can go here. And I can take everything from these bottom 2 rows to here and do another star generator. Boom. And we have our another star generator. And we will put that away. We'll put this away, and we will put the aluminum coin away. We will come down here and put the nether stars away. Yeah, to To get 64 ingots at this rate with it making nuggets is probably going to take a couple of days. That's what I'm afraid of. Because it takes a dragon heart to make a crux, I do not have another crux available. And there's no way I'm going back and battling that dragon again. Not happening. No, sir. No way. Not happening. No, 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 no. Okay, that takes care of the last quest down here. Now, this railgun, that is not happening anytime immediately soon. We need a draconic energy core, which this involves a lot of upper draconic stuff that I'm not ready to do yet. So, we're not quite there on that one yet. We already talked about why we can't do that one yet. And boy, do we know why we can't do this one yet. I mean, it looks extremely intimidating. There's a lot of this we either already have or can do. A lot of it is just a matter of working our way through it. This is the one that's going to be, oh my god, are you kidding me? An ultimate singularity. Which is similar to the, oh my god, are you kidding me, of making an infinite catalyst. The good news is these are all regular singularities, and with a lot of these, I already have the ore quantities to make them, so it's just a matter of putting the ingots together and making the singularity and plopping it into a chest to do them all. The ones that are going to take a little bit of time are going to be the ones that are alloys, like the lumium and the chrome, maybe, and the ardite. No, not the ardite. Where's the other one? The manulian, maybe. Triberium, maybe. See, there's another experience singularity. I told you guys that was going to come back. I knew that one was coming back. Constantan should be good. Electrum, that might take a little bit. But then we got this one. An Adamant Singularity. I can only make adamant 6 at a time. And I have to make 2,500 for that singularity. Are you flipping kidding me? So I think all of the rest of these on the page, I either already have the materials to make or can produce them relatively easily through my current ore production line once I'm done with the Infinity Catalyst quest line. It's just going to be a matter of running them through. Like the coal one, I just have to dump coal ore into the pulverizer and just pop it right over into the singularity machine until I have that singularity. So, things like that. A bunch of these early ones I'm not worried about because I either have essence for them or I have ore for them. It's just a matter of generating the singularities. The ones that are going to be tricky are going to be some of the alloy ones where I have to make the alloy first and then make the singularity. It's going to be tons of boosting mixture to make sure I'm getting the most output for every alloy production before I make the singularity. So this is probably going to be something we start working on next week, is putting together the first ultimate singularity for that. Yay. And then figuring out where is going to be the pain point besides adamant. That's a given. That one's going to be a pain point. But where, because I have to make, solarium, I have to make the solarium for that, you see what I mean. That one is going to be a pain point. A bunch of the other ones I think will be very, very easy in comparison. So I think that's one we're going to start working on. I have to make 6 of these energy flow circuits. Which of course means all those memories. But I have those all programmed downstairs, which made it minorly less painful. It's still painful, but it's not as bad as it was. It still involves me doing an awful lot of running around and stuff to gather the materials to make them. but then the crafting is all done by the RS system downstairs. So, okay, that's doable. I have to have 4 adamant blocks for up here. I think I actually have the microchip tier 3s. A block of evil infused iron. A block of it. There's 2 of them. Okay, these are pains in the butts because the only way I can make these reasonably is with an ancient dust. Because you can't make evil infused powder reasonably. You get a 7% chance when you run dark magic dust through a centrifugal separator. So what I could probably do is just make an absolute gallon of dark magic dust to run through the centrifugal separator to try and get enough evil infused powder to make these. Which, because I'll use the dark magic dust, or the materials that come out of there. So that's a possibility. I'm going to need to make 2 more ancient blocks. Ugh. Naquid oil, alloy blocks, easy, not a problem. Diamantium gear, not a problem. Heavy duty tier 3, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 tier 3s. How many do I have? Already got them. So that's not a problem. So I think the creative mill is one we may start looking at. Now, whether I'm going to be looking at the outer blocks or focusing on the singularity, it may be a combination of both. Because, like I said, a lot of these are doable. Some of these are a little harder, and some of these are, oh my god, I have to do that again. And then you have that. So this may be something we start working on. And then I think there's going to be an evening where we do the, we work on these space ones here, because there's only, I think, like 4 quests here. There's 1, 2, I think a third one here, and then it goes down to the rocket. So I think we'll probably work on this one maybe tomorrow, just to knock these out, and then we'll be done. Unless we find other quests that need us to go beyond tier 4, because we have the 4s. If some quests become visible that require something beyond a 4, which I don't remember there being anything visible right now that's beyond a 4. I know there's some creative items that require a 7, so you've got to go all the way out to get a 7. So if some of those become visible quests, we're going to have to continue going down the rocket line to get the access card that generates our access cards that have a 7. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So the plan is right now to hopefully get this and this knocked out tomorrow. And then also get maybe this knocked out sometime this week. It just depends on how long it takes for the essences to accumulate enough for us to get enough ingots. It maybe it's not until next weekend. As slow as it comes in, and the fact that it has to make nuggets before ingots, getting to 64 is just going to take some time. So we're getting there. So I think the plan is going to be knock these 2 out tomorrow, and then knock the space ones out tomorrow, because I know there's only 4 here because of what I've seen on District's channel. Then we can look at this. The energy cost is actually not too bad, but it takes awakened draconium blocks. We don't want to do this one until we get our check mark because we want to have our awakened Draconium in that pool to get us our 64 ingots. So I can prep the rest of it, you know, so I can make all the wyvern cores, collect all the diamonds. And we only need to do 4. So that, you know, that won't be so bad. You know, if only they gave us, you know, unfortunately they would eat a lot of our ingots up to do this quest. So I can't do this quest until we finish Mystical Egg. So that's why I'm thinking we'll move on to work on space quests next. And then we can start working on Creative Mill while we're waiting for the Awakened Draconium line to be finished. And then come back to this one. And then I'm not sure what that means by full draconic gear, so we'll just have to look at that one when we can. So, right now, we're looking pretty darn close to being done. But I don't know what other stuff's going to be revealed as we, you know, move down this line, as we finish these. You know, that's all to be determined. The other thing we need to do, I mentioned this in passing earlier, we need 3 more wyvern solar panels. So I don't have very many that are even close to that level, and the ones that I do have are actually in use. So what I probably am going to have to do is take 3 level 1s and take them all the way up to the top. So after we finish space here, we can work on this one, but that's probably something else we're going to be doing, is working on getting 3 more wyvern level so that we're prepped to work on this one, which, again, this is one where I could prep for it. I won't have the Infinity Catalyst for it until Akumadori comes next weekend. So I can prep for it, but after I get the 3 additional wyverns, I have to convert them to Draconic before I put them into this recipe. Again, that's going to take Awakened Draconium materials and Draconic energy cores. I can't do those until I finish Mystical Egg. So I don't want to touch that one too in depth, but I can at least work on the solar panel part of it before I get there. So that's sort of what I have in mind as far as what we're going to work on, and that will probably go completely out the window tomorrow if I'm able to do these 2 quests here and something pops up. So we'll be just playing that by ear. But that's sort of the game plan for this week. I do have a lot of knitting to do, so it may be that I have to do half my evening knitting, half my evening playing. And so the streams may be a little bit shorter than what you're used to seeing. But part of that is also the fact that we don't have as much on the plate visible to see. There's a lot of work to do, but I just don't necessarily know how we're going to do it yet. So let's go take one more look at our one last line. And there it is. 17-7. Why aren't you working? Why aren't you working? Ah! My one last line and there's nothing coming down. What is going on? Oh my gosh, I ran out of... Ah! I got so busy working on that other thing, I forgot to check to see if you had enough sulfur. Answer, you did not. There's no sulfur in here. Why is there no sulfur in here? Did you get backed up again? Oh my gosh, you did. Good grief. Oh my gosh. What happened, people? What happened? Blue's full. Magnesium and boron are full. Oh, jeez. Alright, hang on. Could you, like, just sit here and do these just for tonight? Just to keep rolling, maybe? That would be great. Let me guess, you're, like, completely filled and... Oh, my gosh. Yep, you're, like, completely filled and I don't have any sulfur. I have 8. Oh, my gosh. Okay, this is bad. The good thing is I moved my sulfur seeds upstairs, so there should be some sulfur up there. Stupid Durg. This is not going to help me in finishing this when I run out of a key ingredient in the process. Hopefully there's a ton of sulfur up here. 5,000. I would say that's a ton. Actually, let's do... I need to put a home command up on the second floor, but I can't decide what to call it because it's both the cloche room and it's a Draconic Evolution Fission crafting area. It's like, I don't know what type of designation to give it yet. To give that like all the sulfur in the world I have so that it hopefully will run overnight okay and not stop, because then if it runs overnight we probably have the silver one done in the morning. That's what I'm guessing, or we'll be really darn close. And if my void ore miner doesn't back up again, there may be more sulfur blocks there that I can send through for processing. Okay. It's a really good thing I only have the one line running right now, so that like every available ounce of sulfur can go towards it. Alright, here we go. And there. Alright. You now have all the sulfur. Please get me all the silver. That would make me happy. Good grief. Okay. So 77 would be 43, about 4,300. Yeah? Alright. So before we sign off, we did get a legendary loot bag that we can open up and get a vial of magma skin for fire resistance, which does me no good because I'm already resistant to fire with my Ring of Odin. Well, great. Anyway, that has been tonight's episode of Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles. I'm Katiana. We have made some significant progress over this weekend. We have our awakened Draconium seeds. They are in the ground. They are growing. They are producing essence. We got our Nether Star generator made. We got our battery unit up in the air over our power station. The reactor is up and running. And maybe It's even still running. Please stay on the stair. I'm just too dang bouncy now. Unfortunately, it is full because there's no place for the battery to send any energy. So that's not good. So that probably means I should put the trash can back on, because District said if it is maxed out on energy, it can get grumpy. So we'll put the trash can back on. There should be enough energy coming from the solar panel to keep things going as far as keeping the battery charged. So the solar panel should be able to keep it going, and then I can take the trash can off again in the morning to recharge the battery to full. So let's see. Everything in the reactor looks good as far as its fuel levels. That's still at max. That's still at max. 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 Oops, that's 2. Max. Max. Okay, so the one on the end is running, but I still have 4 of them maxed out. Oh, those are not marked the right directionally. Where's my thingy? This needs to be for gas. And this should be for pull, pull, pull. So right now, over the course of the several days worth of gameplay we've had, this one's not touched, this one's not touched, this one here is slightly touched, this one here is slightly touched, this one here is empty. But the tanks below here are still completely full. So we're doing good on that front. Looking over here, this tank is down to about 55. This is empty. That tank is not touched, and that tank is not touched, and that tank is not touched. Oh, you know why? Let's do this. Here. Hang on. Let me take that one. Let me put this one down. Let me get this one back. Let's do this. Okay. Let's put, because we have the reactor going and the battery going, let's put the Wyvern solar panel over here. So that these two towers and everything over here will be going on max power. So like this pump, it's making heavy water. This is currently making positive deuterium. Now that we have the temperature up there, we'll bring that down. Little experiment here. I mean, that doesn't generate much of anything. There's no point in adding it to this. But if we put the wyvern over here and it can keep this happy, it sure can't hurt. Now we're going to be in a situation where this is going to process all of the liquid lithium it has available. There's going to be nothing else. So we will see. Let me just put certainly don't need both powers. Plus they have the dragon egg thing here, but we will experiment with that. Let me go see how the battery's doing. Wait, where's my ring? Wait, where's my ring of the flying squid? I need my ring of the flying squid to get up here. Where'd my ring go? Not again. Here I am trying to sign off and something has gone horribly wrong again. What the heck? Okay. Did I put it in here? Oh, thank goodness. How to make me have a heart attack. Oy, 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 oy. I'm sitting there at max. Okay. Ooh. Might be better to put the second solar panel out here then. Certainly doesn't need any help. Okay, that should help. Oh, look at that now. Okay, there we go. Stabilize that big time by having both solar panels there. Let me sleep so we can see what this is looking like. So that's now nice and full. This is building. I know. 3 is a little bit empty, and this one is empty. But we still have 5 in reserve. And 2 tanks that aren't touched. So we will see in the morning. We will see if you are running. That'll be... I think I have yet to have the darn thing make it through the night and stay running. So hopefully we've rearranged the solar panels. We have hopefully enough power to the pump for the water that's keeping the whole thing going. And this to keep all these machines all going. Hopefully that is enough to keep everybody happy. I mean, the only other thing I could increase this basic to, higher level cable, but hopefully that's enough. So, that's the game plan for the week. We're basically stuck right now working on things on Tier 5. That's what we're going to work on. There may be just a lot of ore processing, grinding, and singularity making, and some really not very exciting content. And some of the stuff, like I said, we are stuck behind until we get the Ingot, Awakened Draconium Ingot thing done. But we are on the quest for the final check marks of the game. One of which will definitely happen this week, I think. And then we'll be on the quest for the last one. So, tonight's episode will be uploaded to YouTube, where you can catch the entire archive under the name Katiana Swift Arrow. And I will be signing off and getting some sleep. And we will catch you tomorrow night, when we will be having some major quests completed, I anticipate. So, everybody, stay safe. Take care. Thank you, Mystic. Thank you, Ice. Thank you, Deathstore, for joining me tonight, and I hope you guys will catch me tomorrow night for our next stream. I will see you then. Good night.